Imagine you own a small coffee shop. Business is booming and you want to expand, but you need more money to open a second location. Instead of taking a loan, you decide to sell part of your business to raise funds. What you're doing is selling shares. Shares are simply units of ownership in a company. By selling shares, you're giving other people a slice of your business in exchange for capital. These new shareholders now own a piece of the company and in return share in profits or losses. Welcome to the Business Explainer, where we break down complex business, finance, and investment concepts in simple terms. Our goal: to help you become a smarter entrepreneur and a sharper investor. Let's dive in. Today, we will be breaking down the different types of shares and how they work. We will start off with ordinary shares. These are the most common type of shares. As an ordinary shareholder, you get voting rights in company decisions, like choosing the board of directors or approving major changes. Let's say you own ordinary shares in a large coffee chain. If the company wants to open a new store, you can vote on the decision at the annual general meeting. Next up are preference shares. These shares come with one major benefit. Preference shareholders get paid dividends before ordinary shareholders. Imagine a coffee chain that pays its investors dividends twice a year. As a preference shareholder, you're the first in line for those payments, even if profits are down. However, preference shares usually don't come with voting rights, so while you get a steady stream of income, you don't have a say in how the company is run. Now let's talk about vested shares, often seen in startups. These shares are given to employees or co-founders but aren't available all at once. Instead, they vest over time, rewarding long-term commitment. Let's say you join a growing coffee chain as a marketing manager and are promised 1,000 shares. You might earn to 50 shares each year for 4 years. This encourages you to stick around and help the business grow. Closely related are cliff shares. These shares come with a waiting period called a cliff before the vesting even begins. If you leave the company before that period, you get nothing. Imagine you're offered shares in a tech startup coffee company, but with 1 year cliff. If you leave before the year is up, you don't get any shares. After the cliff, your shares start vesting. Then we have redeemable shares. These are shares the company can buy back at a future date. This gives businesses the flexibility to adjust their ownership structure when needed. Let's say the coffee company wants to reduce the number of shareholders. They can buy back redeemable shares from certain investors, effectively concentrating ownership again. Not all shares are about making money. Shares by guarantee are common in not-for-profit organizations. Shareholders don't receive dividends or ownership. Instead, they guarantee to contribute a set amount if the organization faces financial trouble. Think of a community-run coffee house. The members don't expect profits, but they guarantee to support the business financially if it faces challenges. Finally, some companies issue Class A and Class B shares. Class A shares usually come with more voting power, while Class B shares might have fewer voting rights but offer higher dividends. If the founders of a coffee company want to keep control of the business, they hold Class A shares with 10 votes per share, while new investors hold B shares with 1 vote per share but a larger dividend payout. From ordinary shares to preference, vested and redeemable shares, each type serves a unique purpose. Understanding the different types helps you make smart choices whether you're investing or raising capital. Be sure to like, share and subscribe for more business and finance insights. I'm Ian Dennis and I'll see you on the next video.